Sound check, guys.
Check, 1, 2.
Say your name so he knows
Testing,
who's
this
talking.
is Rad, this is Rad, testing, this is Rad, testing.
Testing, check 1, 2. This is Yanni checking his mic. Yanni checking his mic. We good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just, you're a bit quiet. Let me figure it out. Oh, that's why. Yep, we're good.
Check 1, 2, testing. You got me a stream yet? Right, I think we're live. Are we live?
Are we live?
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Happy Monday and welcome to Phase 2. We are going to be taking it up a notch here. We're going to be adding some brand new exercises. Now, I'm going to say this real quick because if you haven't done this, you're not going to be getting the most out of this workout. Have you set up your towel yet through your doorway? I don't have a doorway that's within our set, so I'm using this rig here. But I've shown you in the tutorials how you can set up a towel with a napkin, with a tea towel through a doorway anywhere in your house. So if you haven't done that, you're going to want to get up and do that right now. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out on this workout.
Just explain to them how to do it because you're going to have more than half the people not seen those tutorials.
So if you haven't seen the tutorials, what you need to do is get a tea towel, okay? So you've got your tea towel here. Tie a knot in one corner. On the diagonally opposite corner, tie another knot. And then you put those two knots through a doorway. Pull the doorway shut. That'll create a loop.
Slow down for a sec. Slow down for a sec because not everyone thinks as logically as you. You put that tea towel over the top of an open door that's slightly ajar with the two knots on the back side. So when you pull the door shut, the two knots are going to anchor against the inside or the other side of the door that you're working out to. This is very important. Rad is...
Where did that tea towel go that we had here, Yanni?
I threw it in there. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just make sure if you haven't, and if you can't figure that out, you grab the tutorials for this. You've still got about another 24 hours to get the tutorials for this whole phase at a really discounted rate. There's a link in the description of this video. But yeah, this is I show you and demonstrate how to do that in the tutorials.
Ultimately, what you want to do is create a loop like Rad's got with the gymnastics ring there, using a tea towel anchored at the top of your doorway, and then you use the towel as the actual
There's a door here
apparatus.
that closes the two knots on the tea towel with the rest of the tea towel here. Those knots go on the other side of the door, and then as I pull that door shut, it creates a loop with the tea towel, and then this towel, and that's what that is. That's the loop of the tea towel, and then this towel goes through. Anyway, so as always, you are going to do a progressed or a regressed version of each of the exercises, all within the tutorials. They explain how to do that. The number one thing that is going to be quite challenging for a lot of people, if you haven't watched the tutorial, is going to be the end range hold for the compression strength. The one that I'm doing today is really, really hard. So if you can't do that, you're going to do the same compression strength from phase 1. All right, let's get into the warm-up, everyone. Here we go, team. So, horizontal running, and let's go. 60 seconds, get that heart rate up. Hope everyone's feeling good today. We had a good deload week last week. I'm definitely feeling recharged, ready for action. I had a good weekend. No drinking alcohol, no eating shit food. So my body's feeling good. 30 seconds left.
What's up, everybody? Morning, Andy Lawson. Morning, Lee Clements. Morning, Nick James. We got Tessa Richards on the live stream with Katie McDonald. Morning, Nick Clark.
15 seconds.
Morning, Erica. It was nice to see you yesterday in the park. It's outside
10
our
seconds.
house, that little park. It's quite cute. Morning, Mike Skolnick. Morning, Shane Marsh.
Here we go.
Morning,
Spine mobility.
Firas. Morning, Steve Kavanagh. We got Lockie Husler representing Tribe Unity with Maddie Stevens and Martin.
Change directions.
Morning, Robert. Morning, Elise Bickley. Morning, Mark Lloyd. We got Funky Portrait on the live stream. That's a cool name.
That's Sheila, Yanni.
Oh, that is Sheila.
Sheila.
Of course it is. Morning, Sheila. We got Rochelle Stewart. Morning, Rochelle. Morning, Nicholas May. Simon Morgan. Morning. Stiggy's on the stream.
It's Anthony Garfath.
That's Anthony, yep. Morning, Chris Grant. Morning, Lisa Garrett. We've got Adam Saruga on the live stream representing Unity Gym. Morning, Jal Tai, all the way from Vancouver, Canada. Italianized. Morning, good morning from Greece.
Down
Morning,
on the
Vasco
ground.
Barros.
Okay, come
Morning,
forward,
Dajit.
side to side.
Man, we got a good crew on today's live stream.
Okay, on the back of the wrist.
Thanks, Sheila.
Okay, turn the hands out.
Phase 2 workouts. Here we go. How good is this?
Okay, turn the hands in. Okay, come back. Okay, circle the wrists.
Just doing my social shares. If you haven't all already, make sure you hit
Change
that share
directions.
link in YouTube and share this to your favorite social platform. Invite your friends, family, work colleagues, anyone who
knuckle
you
push-ups.
care about, and smash up that like button. Help us get this workout in front of more people, please.
Okay, wrist push-ups.
P. Stefanix is tuning in from Poland. Here it's still 11 p.m. Are you doing the workout at 11? That's the question. I'm just going to finish up my social shares here.
Okay, wrist rocks.
See if we can't hack the YouTube algorithm a little bit. You guys can, of course, help us out by sharing, commenting where you are in the world. That helps. Hitting that like button.
Okay, elbow circles. Change directions. Okay, closed kinetic chain circles. Change directions. Okay, good stuff. All right, shoulder routine. Pull back hard, small circles forward. Keep your chin back, but keep your rib cage down. So you don't want to be arching your back, but you do want your head pulled back. Okay. Change directions, really pulling those arms back. Pulse, back and forward. Okay, big circles forward. Okay, change directions. Okay, shoulder screws. So head screw that one, trying to do both arms at the same time. All right, well done. So we're doing our pike push-ups, so the handstand push-up progression. If you can't do pike push-ups, all the regressions are included in the tutorials. Then we're doing the ostrich walk. Make sure that the weight goes over the front leg, okay, when you do that. So you don't want the weight over the back leg and you don't want the back leg bent. You want both legs straight like that. Then we're going to do the towel pulls. So this is we're replicating a pull-up here. So when I do this, I'm going to be trying to do as much with my arms as I can and as little with my legs as I can. For those of you that can do proper pull-ups, you're going to be trying to do a bit of a wide grip pull-up, where if you watch me from behind here, okay, my hands are going to pull out wide like this and pull my elbows down to my ribs, and I'm really going to think of using my lats. For those of you that can't do pull-ups, you'll just keep your hands in next to your body like that. And then the end range hold. I'm not looking forward to that one. It's a hard one. Tense the quads, point the toes, legs back as far as you can, and keep them up as you come forward. Again, if you want to know how to do it better, grab the tutorials. And if you can't do that, you're just going to do compression lifts. All right, let's see how we go. First workout for phase 2. Okay.
Very quickly, Tribe, I want to give a big warm welcome and shout out to the 250 new subscribers who joined our community over the weekend. It is Monday here in Australia. Welcome to Unity Gym. Good morning, Carmine. Good morning, Margot Sawyer. Good to have you on the stream. Oh, Vasco Barros. He is a grandpa. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. Much love sent from our families to yours. We've got 50 people on the live stream this morning. 27 likes. Woo. Let's see if we can get that up. Tribe. Woo. Smash up that like button if you haven't already.
Ostrich walk. So we're just doing this for time. It's not a set amount of reps. Just going to do about 40 seconds. See how the rounds progress. Maybe we'll do more. This is a flexibility exercise for the hamstrings. You know, we're all going to get really strong forearms and grip from this because doing pull-ups with a towel is a really amazing way to develop grip strength. All right, here we go. Towel pull-ups.
26,349. That's how many subscribers we're at. For those of you following along at home, 3,663 new people have joined the community on YouTube in the last 28 days. How good is that?
Woo! All right. Oh, compression holds, end range holds. These are really hard. Here we go. Okay, second rep. Last one. Woo. Okay, minute 50 rest. I'm just going to do a little bit of a hamstring stretch, warm up a bit more. Oh, how you guys going there? I'm feeling like this is going to be a challenging workout. Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh. How's everyone doing? Let us know in the comments. Woo! Man, the pike, the handstand push-ups are challenging. I'm getting better at them though, I can feel it. I haven't done any calisthenics like that for my upper body since, for a long time because of my shoulder injury. So I'm really just starting to push it, and I can feel that set there was stronger than anything that I was doing in those pike push-ups last month, so that's really good. Hopefully you guys are getting the same kind of results, same improvement. In the tutorials for this month, we show you how to progress those pike push-ups. So Lockie, Matt, any of you guys from the Unity Gym tribe that are training at home, I still want you to be doing, looking for that sort of 8 rep range. I want volume building still, okay? All right, here we go, round 2. Let's go, team, try and get 8 reps. Woo! Oh. Man, they are tough. Okay, here we go. Ostrich walk. If you do calisthenics properly, it's very challenging. The hard part for most beginners is to actually understand how much you need to regress the movement. What I'm doing there is very challenging for me. So if you're a beginner, it's very unlikely that you'll be doing a pike push-up like that. You'll more so be doing the pseudo pike push-up, which looks kind of like a push-up where you just bring your head forward and round your back a little bit. Again, the tutorials for all these regressions are in the program. If you grab the program, okay, here we go. So I'm doing this just like I would have a doorway here. I'm not bringing my feet further forward. I'm doing it the same way you all would have access to at home with the door. Going as much of the weight in my arms as I can handle and very little in my feet. 2, 3, gotta get higher. 4, 5. Pull your arms out wide for those of you that can do pull-ups. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. Get ready for these end range holds.
We've got some people being pretty creative here. We've got Nick Clark running out into the backyard to do his pull-ups on a tree.
I love it. Good work. That's what it's all about. Getting by with whatever you've got.
As Rad said before, the really good thing about the towel, it's actually something that we've used in the past to develop forearm conditioning and strength. Because it's much harder to hold onto a towel than a fixed bar. So you will actually level up your forearm and grip strength, as Rad said before. It's fantastic.
Last one.
These compression drills are killer. Stick it out, tribe. You got this.
Fuck.
Less profanities, please.
Unlikely. All right. You don't have to do this. This is like a little bonus, but a hamstring stretch here is going to really help with the compression strength and the development of hamstring flexibility. Sorry about the swearing, people. I know that some people get really offended by that. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing and that I have such a big audience. And the exercise, the pain is real, the sweat is real, and the swearing is definitely real. All right, get ready for round 3. Woo! Okay. Here we go. All right, everyone, round 3 begins. Let's do it.
Hey Vasco, let us know if it was your son or daughter who had the baby.
Daughter, he doesn't have any sons.
Daughter, sorry. Okay, Rad's saying you don't have any sons. Big shout out to Vasco's daughter.
Oh, fuck.
Exciting times.
Woo!
They got a great reason to be serious about their lockdown now.
Okay. Oh, man. Ostrich walk, here we go.
Let's go, tribe. This is day 1 of phase 2 workouts. We had a good back off week last week. We're going to start ramping up the intensity again now. Now is the time to refocus, master your mind, and you will master your body. Some new movements in here to get serious about, to learn, to perfect. It's exciting times. Every new program phase presents great opportunity to level up.
Okay, here we go. Pull-ups, everyone. 1, 2, 3. 5.
Spent a bit of the weekend researching how we can bring music into the stream as an asset rather than through a microphone here in the gym. So hopefully over the next few days we figure that out and music with a bit of bass.
Woo!
Because the mics don't pick up bass, unfortunately.
Okay, mid-range hold. Ready, set, go.
She doesn't sound that bad with the mic set up on the speaker.
Rep number 2. Last one.
Remember everybody, there's a link in the description for the new Phase 2 at-home workout program. If you want to grab it, $29 goes a long way towards supporting us here at Unity Gym, keeps the channel going. If you want to learn more about how we turn driven people into superhumans, you've got 3 options. You can download any one or all 3 of our flexibility blueprint, our strength blueprint, or our nutrition blueprint. And they are literally a report on the 10 key principles for strength, flexibility, and nutrition that we follow and that we teach here at Unity Gym. And it is the backbone to our program. So there's a lot of great information in there. If you haven't done that already, I strongly advise that you grab those and do a bit of research, do a bit of study for yourself. If you do download any of those, you'll qualify for my inner circle and get our daily email. That's the key insight from our podcast recording. Remember, we do go live at 8:30 in the morning to record those podcasts, and that goes up on the Sound of Movement, the Unity Gym podcast. You can find it on any of the major podcasting apps.
30 seconds. Woo! Who's doing those end range holds with me? Man, they are hard. By that third set, these last two sets, I don't know how high I'm going to be able to hold it all. You really get a lot of accumulated fatigue from training like this. Okay, here we go. Round 4, second last round. Let's go for it, team. Come on.
Mike Skolnick saying end range shakes. Hey, listen, for a long period of time when we first started developing compression strength, we cramped, just like everyone else. Your body, just your quads, your hip flexors just go into spasm when you try and do that. It's so intense. So do not be disheartened if you are still experiencing cramps. One of our flexibility mentors, while he was here teaching a workshop recently all the way from Belgium, Joachim, suggested that we treat those cramps like bullies in the playground. When you ignore them, they tend to go away.
Woo!
Steve Cavan is saying, never done end range things before. Great.
2, 3.
Firas is saying, my body really gets in the way. Hey, look, it's all about what you can do currently with your current physical state, and you just want to get the best out of your body always. Now, that might not mean it's the ultimate that you're capable of. That'll come in time, Firas. At the moment, we just want the best your body can produce right now.
Oh.
And then we want to level that up by 1% each time you redo a workout. As long as you're doing that, you're making progress, and progress, as I've said before, is the key to happiness in life. So focus on the progress. Focus on the process
Here we go.
of getting progress. Don't worry about the end goal. The end goal is an inevitability. It will come when you're ready for it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh man, these end range holds come around way too soon.
When you do those pull-ups, try not to let anything, any body part, any appendage, Rad, go past the pole. Mimic what it would be like if it was a door in front of you.
I'm trying.
Guys, we're aware that for all of you who are doing those pull-up progressions on a door, your knees are most likely going to touch the door at some point. It's unavoidable. The longer your towel, if you've got a nice big beach towel, it will work better than what Rad's using there, because you get a bit more length in the cable in the towel.
2.
Steve Cavanna, both my legs used to shake like crazy. So did Rad's. Compression strength is quite an amazing thing. Like once you develop it, just like it's one of those things when you watch a professional gymnast at the Olympics doing things, you just think, how do they get their body to do that? The reality is that they have just primed their nervous system. The nervous system just can go there now, and that's one of the types of movement that happens in is compression strength.
Oh my God. Woo! Oh,
Chris Grant saying his hip flexors are screaming from the end range holds. Oh, they will.
We're going to do a bit of stretching for those at the end of this workout. We can't stretch them out during the workout because it'll weaken our strength potential. stretching out at the end.
Trust me, guys, doing this end range strength, doing this compression strength is something that you're doing that your future self will thank you for. Leveling up compression strength is like the gateway to being able to do more fancy movements in the future. And if you stick with it long enough, you're going to be setting your body up for some pretty cool stuff.
It's probably the number one flexibility movement that is required for gymnastics, even more than the splits. The splits is a big thing, but without compression strength, you've got nothing in gymnastics. Woo!
Kumran's the first to notice how much the forearms are working during these pull-up progressions
Last
on the towel.
round.
Especially if you're using a nice thick beach towel, guys, you're going to really feel it. Your grip is going to be challenged. Your forearms are going to be challenged. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons why we didn't include it in the first phase of the program, because we wanted to give a little bit of conditioning to people who haven't been training a lot. All of the gripping on the floor, these pike push-ups, everything where you're spreading your fingers and gripping into the floor is going to help level up the grip. Even push-ups do it to a degree. So we just wanted to do one phase of strength training before we threw you under a truck with these heavy, demanding grip strength exercises.
Okay.
There's method to the madness. And we've got 62 people watching the live stream at the moment, only 32 likes. Come on, we can do better than that, tribe. Smash that like button if you like what you're seeing. If you're getting a bit out of this workout, please, it does help us. It helps us spread viral fitness. It helps us with our goal of reaching further, wider into the community with our quality workouts. Not many workouts out there are able to balance flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular fitness so holistically as with the UMS program. That's something we've worked on for a long time to understand the fundamentals of how to put it all together. We want to get that out to more people.
Let us know in the comments as well if you've got any questions. Yanni will answer them for you. Woo!
Remember, tribe, at 8:30 in the morning we go live on the UMS Movement Mastermind private Facebook group. I do urge you all, there's a link in the description to jump over there and join. The reason why we take the conversation over to Facebook is because we can provide a higher level of coaching over there. People can post videos and ask questions. We have a great team of moderators over there who help us out. One person in all corners of the globe so that you get answers fairly quickly, depending on where you are. And we're in there every day also, so it's a great way to stay connected at a higher level, to post your workout videos, your exercise, your form, your technique, get feedback, and get higher levels of coaching.
All right. Oh, man. Come on.
Thanks for the love, Metal Mac 007. Got to be a gamer with
5,
a tag like that.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, compression strength. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Level up, open the gate for press handstands, V-sits. Remember, tribe, the only bad workout is the one you didn't do. Don't be a bystander during this part of the workout. Have a go at it. Doesn't matter if you cramp straight away. Keep pushing. You've got this. Even those cramps will go away. Woo! Let's go, tribe.
That's it. Oh, man. All right, get a drink. I've got to check what the next circuit is. I forgot. Haven't done this one yet.
All right, guys, you got time to hit that share button, hit the like button. Get this workout out to more people. We've got the fun stuff coming up now. We've got cardio and core training. This is the circuit to finish it off. We're going to do 3 rounds. Is it 40-20? 3 rounds of 40-20. Yeah, 3 rounds of 40-20. This is a very, very important part of the workout. Remember, this is a lung infection virus that we're fighting at the moment. So why it's so challenging for us, because we've never successfully created a vaccine for a lung infection virus. So we're working collaboratively, extremely hard around the world to produce something that's going to help us beat
Too
this
loud, Yanni.
virus.
Richie's saying the music's coming through too loud. It's distorting.
Okay.
All right. Woo! Shadow boxing, supine, hip extensions, high knees, and then bicycle crunches. Here we go.
Oh, this
Woo.
is going to be epic.
Remember, all of the tutorials for this are in the program that you can purchase from the link if you want to know how to do this stuff properly.
Good evening, Akeem from Cologne, Germany.
Here we go.
Metal Mac 007
Okay,
in
let's go.
Switzerland, both 7 p.m. Two places that I visited. I didn't visit Cologne, but we were 2 weeks in Bavaria. We went to a few cities in Germany. Beautiful place in December. We were there over Christmas and New Year's. We had our New Year's in a
Shoulders
beautiful little
relaxed.
town called Schlüssel in
Don't let your shoulders come up like this.
Bavaria. And we spent quite a lot of time in Switzerland. We stayed, we skied in Switzerland, we skied in Bavaria. It's such a beautiful area of the world. Welcome to all of our viewers
All right.
over there.
Woo. Okay, hip extensions. As always, there's progressions and regressions for everything. You got to figure out what's right for you. Ready?
The biggest benefit about grabbing the program is that we do break the movements down. We give you the regressions, we show you how to pull this back, lower the difficulty if you need it. And that's really important, guys. We can't do a workout suitable for everyone on a live stream. And quite frankly, we're trying to create a level here that's going to support our gym members, because most of our gym members are well above average in their ability level.
Okay, high
But we
knees.
do also want to provide something that's suitable for everybody, and that's what we
10
created
seconds.
the program for.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Big shout out to Adrian Conway, his first live workout. He's on the stream 4. Welcome to the live stream, Adrian. Good to have you here, brother. If you're enjoying the workout, smash that like button. Remember, the best thing you guys can do to help us out right now, other than buying the program, is to share this on your favorite social media platforms. Even if you email it to someone that you think will benefit. Remember, the more people we get exercising on a daily basis like
Rest.
this, the more chance we have as a society to really protect ourselves and safeguard ourselves from this virus. Your
Bicycle
health
crunches.
goes a long way.
Okay, ready? 5 seconds. 3.
This week on
2,
our morning
1,
motivation
go.
live stream, we're going to be talking about some things that we are doing as a family here at Unity Gym, and that we're putting together for our tribe to help fight this virus on a physiological level with nutrition supplementation. There's a lot of really good research coming out now about a few vitamins and minerals that help in a big way to prevent the damage done to your lungs if you do contract the virus, and also to help reduce the severity of the virus if you get it. So we'll talk about that on the Morning Motivation Show. If you haven't already jumped over, use the link in the description, join that
rest.
group. You just have to answer 2 questions.
Woo!
Where did you hear about the group, and do you agree to abide by the code of conduct set out by the moderators? You've got to click that box, otherwise we will not let you into the group. We get about
Here we go.
120 new people every week apply for the group, and
Get a rhythm going
successfully
here.
and we get about 50 people every week apply who don't tick the box agreeing to the code of conduct. And they don't get in, unfortunately. So make sure you apply properly. Shadow boxing, your best effort. If you can't combine the feet, tribe, just do the hands. Don't worry about it. Rad is obviously a little bit more coordinated here because he did many, many years of martial arts.
Woo!
Hands and feet together is a fantastic
Here we
coordination drill because half of being a good fighter, a successful fighter, is being able to evade being hit. And that comes down to footwork. Being able to coordinate hands and feet as a boxer is a critical component of whether you're going to get hit or not. So remember, Rad is always going to demonstrate a movement suitable to him and suitable to our tribe because we're used to training with them. But you may need a regression from there. You may need to take it back a notch or two. Don't let that discourage you. Let that motivate and encourage you. Room to level up.
Halfway.
We like to say here at Unity Gym, embrace Shoshin. Embrace the beginner mindset. Always approach everything as a beginner.
5 seconds.
Never, ever
3,
think
2,
that you're an
1.
expert.
Go. Get those knees up. Hands at waist height. Knees touch the hands.
Let's go, tribe. Excuses don't burn calories. It's time to sweat. How are we going out there? Andy Lawson, I know you're doing the workout tomorrow morning. Scotland,
Okay.
beautiful Scotland. Hey, Lee Clements. How's Tessa Richards and Nick James? I want to hear from Katie McDonald. Is she still with us?
Oh man, here we go. 10
How's
seconds.
Nick Clark going? I know Erica would still be carving this up with Lockie and Maddie.
Here we go.
How's Mike Skolnick going? How's Shane Marsh going? How's Steve Kavanagh going? How's Rob McCulloch going? I know Martin would be ripping this up still. How's Elise Bickley going? How's Mark Lloyd? How's Sheila going? Funky Portrait in the house. For those of you who do not know, that awesome, epic mural on our back wall behind Rad there was painted by none other than Sheila, aka Funky Portrait, who's watching the live stream now.
Rest. Woo! Last round. Oh man. Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Have to excuse us, guys. You only just got a call. I can only imagine it's important. It's before 8 a.m. Pick it up a bit. Last 15 seconds, come on. Last 10 seconds, let's go. Woo! Oh my God. Here we go. Oh. Ready, set, go.
Oh, how good are kids? I just had my 4.5-year-old call me on the live stream asking whether he can play a video game that I told him he wasn't allowed to play on the weekend. Oh, you gotta love kids. How's everyone going out there? How's Lockie Husler going? I know he won't comment because he's carving up the workout too much. How's Kumran going? How are those forearms going, brother? How's Rochelle Stewart going? Have you got the fam band working out with you, Rochelle?
Woo!
How about Simon Morgan? Are the kids working out with you, brother? How's Anthony going? Lisa Garrett, Adam Saruga. Let's go, Japtai, all the way from Vancouver.
My legs are wobbly. It's not even Tuesday. Ready? Go.
Get those knees up high. This is a great calf workout running on the spot. Skipping. Use the ankles to cushion the floor and you'll be working your calves out nicely. Anthony Garfaith is feeling a bit cooked. Mate, you can... Let's go. This is more cardio than you guys are probably used to, but remember, this is a lung virus.
Oh my God.
Virus attacking the lungs, and if you're not strong, then it can damage your lungs. So we gotta get that
2, 1,
lung capacity. Go. We gotta get your cardiovascular fitness up. The reality is that at some point, guys, they're going to bring us out of lockdown and they're going to rely on herd immunity. It is a fact. They are not going to have a vaccine soon enough. And at some point, we are all going to have to get this virus. It's, I think, turning out to be a bit of an inevitability. So we have to level up our cardiovascular strength now. This is very, very important. Remember, we're going to be discussing a few other things that you guys can do, a few other lifestyle interventions that you can do on the series this week. We're going to talk about some of the scientific research coming out on what vitamins and minerals you should be taking as well. So if you want to learn that, then you can jump over to the UMS Movement Mastermind private Facebook group and you can join for free. Everyone is welcome and join in on the conversation 8:30 every morning after the workout.
Well done, everyone.
Is that it?
Well done.
We're done. First workout phase 2 is done. How does everyone feel?
Oh my God.
Good work, Greg Gillespie. No problem at all. Good to see you on the live stream, brother. Lee Clements is saying, lost you live for a little while. Hopefully we're still out there to everyone else. I've got it live on my computer and my phone.
Stretching.
Kumran, oh man, compression and then that circuit. It's all about leveling up, Kumran. You got this, brother. Remember, today it feels tough, but in a few weeks' time it'll feel like a warm-up, and that's when we're ready to do phase 3. Great work, everybody.
Come back.
Cannot stress enough to all the newbies, to all the people out there who aren't as fit and strong as some of our tribe members, like Kumran, like Matthew, like Lockie, like Erica. You have to get that program so you can learn about the movements. It is so important to learn how to regress the movements to suit your capability. Don't be discouraged if you find it challenging. Don't be discouraged. That's what the program's there for. It's there to guide you. Carmine saying challenging but rewarding. Tessa Richards, not sure high knees or horizontal running is worse.
Yeah, those high knees are brutal, aren't they? It's just good for a change, though. The main reason, Tessa, is horizontal running is really brutal on the shoulders and the wrists and hands. So it's not necessarily that it's easier, but the high knees is more brutal on the lower body on the hips and the ankles, and so you have to just change it up. You can't just keep hammering the same body part over and over and over again.
Man, we got 54 likes. I think the most we've ever had is 56 on a live stream, during a live stream. Let's try to beat 56 likes today, guys. You'll make me very, very happy. Very happy. We only need 3. 55. Oh!
Let's get 60. Come on, there's got to be 5 people on here that haven't liked it yet.
It's a very good point by Matty Stevens. Watch out on the vertical running, the high knees. Very easy to lean back to get the knees high. I found myself cheating. If you lean into it, hey, 56.
That is it, Matt.
56 likes.
That is absolutely true. You got to lean into it. You can't lean back. It makes it much easier. You don't use your hip flexors as much if you lean back.
58 likes. We've blasted through our previous record.
Great work,
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Much love. Keep it coming.
Well
Well
let's
done.
do quads. Oh, quads and hip flexors.
Who enjoyed it? Let us know. Who found the new program enjoyable or at least challenging? We want it to be challenging. We want an opportunity to level
I
up.
found it challenging.
Rad found it challenging. Who else found it challenging? Dare I ask, did anyone find it easy? How good is 59 likes? I'm assuming you did like it. Nick James is saying 5 stars. Nicholas May saying, feel like I might rip the door off the hinges.
Oh man,
Mate, we could-
did you
when
guys
we-
see
when
the
we-
at-home workout fails video that I shared to the UMS Movement Mastermind? That is a cracker. All right.
Tessa Richards saying, great, thank you, and challenging. Lee Clements likes the variety. When we set up our door, because we did test this on one of the doors in the gym, we couldn't actually shut the door all the way because we have fire-rated doors, which mean that they seal. They have an airtight seal, unlike a door you might have in your house or apartment. And so we couldn't actually shut the door fully, but it still worked absolutely fine. Nick James enjoyed your shared video. Vasco Barros, great work, thumbs up. Steve Cavana, yep, challenging. High knees after that hip flexor, awesome. Absolutely. The high knees are a ballistic movement for the hip flexors, so it's going to be really interesting. Lockie Hughes was saying he had fat jiggling places he didn't even know he had it during shadow boxing.
I bet you did, you.
Kumran saying easy. Wish that just means it's time for the harder progression. Absolutely. I wish, he says. Yeah, this is going to challenge the body in different ways, and that's the idea. That's the point of it, guys. That's the point of leveling up.
Oh, wow.
Mike Skolnick said equally didn't shut the door as per tutorial. Landed on my ass hard. Oh no, we've had one door fail.
Well, you got to make sure that the towel is pulling the door shut, not pulling the door open.
Yeah, that's very important.
So
Yeah,
there's-
Nick James has just said tip with the door is make sure you're pulling it shut, not close it and pull it open.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point, Nick. Yeah, you got to be on the I guess outside of the door.
Oh my God, my hip flexors are so tight after that.
Oh, guys, keep an eye out for our weekly workout this week. We're going to be doing a front splits workout routine, aren't we?
Yep, we are.
That should be produced and ready to launch when? At the end
I
of the
don't know.
week?
Yeah, I'll film it probably tomorrow because I have to do a couple more videos today for the at-home workout, so probably film it tomorrow.
Martin Cadells is saying, great workout, guys. Cheers. You are absolutely welcome, brother. Can't wait to see you back here in Unity Gym.
Woo! All right. So to start with, really keep your hips forward and pull your torso up, so I'm not worried about how low I'm going here. Trying to get it in the hip flexors, which are really tight after that workout.
Remember, tribe, next phase of the workouts, I don't only want you to think about the phases as exercise. I'd like you to think about the level up in phases as a whole holistic approach to what you're doing. So let's look at some ways you can implement change in your nutrition, in your sleep maybe. Look at ways that you might be able to integrate more outside movement. I know it's hard at the moment, but I saw Erica and her partner or friend going for a walk on the weekend. Get outdoors a little bit, go for a walk if you can. I know that you're not allowed to loiter outside, but you can definitely exercise. And around the world, I don't know how that works for you. I know some places around the world are limited to an hour of outdoor exercise. Woo. Try to get a little bit of vitamin D. That's one of the things we're going to be talking about on the show this week. It's proving to be a very, very critical part of the prevention of severity and severity of COVID-19. The COVID-19 attacks the cell through the pathway that vitamin D helps strengthen. So it's going to be an integral part of your ability to both fight the disease and also prevent long-term sustained damage to the lungs. We'll talk about that more on the show later on. But remember, every day presents new opportunity to level up. Nutrition, food preparation, exercise, sleep, recovery. Every new program phase I'd like you to use to mark a point where you're going to make an effort to change other things in your life too, not just make the exercise harder, because with harder exercise must come more conscious recovery, more conscious nutritional intervention that's going to support the damaged tissue that occurs from the exercise. So level up as a holistic level up, not just in one component of the program.
I've just cut dairy and sugar out of my diet for this phase. Those Saturday and Sunday was the first 2 days that I can remember that I haven't had either dairy or sugar. In the past, when I cut sugar out of my diet, dairy is my go-to because I think, well, if I'm not going to eat sugar, I'll eat high fat so that I can get those calories somewhere else. And so my go-to is Greek yogurt. So it was really hard for me, actually. I ate so much food yesterday because I was just hungry. My body was just craving either the dairy or the sugar, but I didn't eat any dairy or sugar, so I just ate a massive amount of vegetables and fruit and meat. And I was so bloated last night, but at least I didn't break my
Yeah, we did the same.
diet.
We removed processed sugars, and we
Yeah,
just ate
processed
a
sugar.
lot of fruit.
I'm still eating fruit.
Yeah.
I'm eating grapes.
We ate a lot of fruit, and I just
Things like
made
that.
sure that we had lots and lots of options. I literally even bought pineapple and things like that are really quite sweet, because I just wanted to really be able to replace the processed sugar for my kids. And Kalisha and I went through the weekend for the first time in a little while without a drop of wine, which was a big deal, certainly for us. We'd sort of slipped into the habit of sharing a bottle of wine on Friday night, and then that started to become also Saturday night. It's funny how it sort of creeps into your life. So we went through our first weekend in a month or so without a drop of wine, and we feel good today as a result. Wasn't easy. We feel good for it.
Change. Only one more stretch after this one. Stay with me.
Old friends trying to shoot me down, and new friends that try to steal my soul. I knew it then what I know now. That's to give a lot and never kill the goal. Now I kill a lot just to get the goal. Swear to God I was made for this, on some major shit, but I've been through a whole lot, but I still
All right. Spine rotations.
sacrifices I have made, but I still love it. Everybody wanna change, yeah, but I still love it. I still love it. Yeah, I still love it.
Woo! Well done, everyone.
Well done,
See you in
tribe.
half an hour.
We'll See you in half an hour on the UMS Movement Mastermind private Facebook group. And have a fantastic day. Find something else throughout the day that you can level up as well. See you soon.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's the
far.
consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.